I'm joined by Zane Littlejohn, one of our development coaches here at the Lions. The Needful team had a great win over the weekend against Gold Coast. What was the difference?
Yeah, look, we had a really good result, which was fantastic. The difference, we started the game well finally. Our first quarters has sort of been a little bit of a struggle for us over probably the last sort of 7 to 8 weeks, but we started really well, which is really pleasing. We wanted to start well. And most importantly, I think, and the pleasing thing was our senior players stood up in that first quarter. Bassnectar, Beams, Buick, Mays, these type of players who have played a lot of AFL footy really stood up and led the way, and then our sort of less experienced players jumped on board and followed.
How does it feel for the team to be back in the winner's circle after a tight few games in the recent weeks?
Yeah, it's good. Obviously, we understand that our season's sort of in our own hands, so we've got to keep winning to give ourselves an opportunity to play finals footy, which is obviously would be a great result. Any finals footy at any level, I think, for our group at the moment where they're at would be a great result. But look, we understand that it's a week-by-week process. We've got the Sydney Swans this week, who are a formidable outfit. They're a formidable football club. We've had some really good tussles with them this year and over the years. And we go back to the SCG on their home turf. It's going to be a real challenge for us as a footy club. And it could be a good test for a few of our less experienced guys against the bigger bodies on the SCG.
Yeah, you just mentioned the SCG will be a curtain raiser before the Swans play. Did the guys get up playing at those sorts of grounds?
Yeah, we're very lucky. I think our last sort of 4 or 5 games or 5 games are all at AFL venues. One here at the Gabba, then we've played at Metricon, obviously SCG, back to Metricon, and then Spotless Stadium to finish off. So all AFL venues, and our guys, there's no doubt, really enjoy playing at those venues. Whether they're curtain raisers or not, obviously we love to play before our own side, but it adds a little bit extra excitement, a bit more atmosphere at the game when it is a curtain raiser and playing on those venues.
And just, you mentioned his name before, Ryan Bassnectar. Just talk to us a bit about his form in recent weeks, and particularly his game on the weekend.
Yeah, Ryan's probably had a really good month of footy, where he's sort of put some really good performances in finding the footy offensively. He understands the defensive side of his game and he needs to continue to work on, but offensively he's been really damaging for us. Found the footy the last quarter against Sydney Uni. He sort of was one of the players who really sparked us to get us going and get us over the line in that game. The weekend I spoke about his first quarter, really led the scene with Clay Beams, Rowan Buick and the other senior players there, and he's worked hard on the little areas of the game he need to continue to work on, and I think he's had a good month of footy, so if his opportunity arises in the near future, I think he'll be ready to grab it with both hands, but he understands he's got other areas he needs to continue to improve, and hopefully, knowing Ryan quite well, that he'll continue to try and work on those areas and make sure he's ready to play AFL footy if his time comes.
And what is key for us to get back-to-back wins this weekend? What will we need to really get a jump on that Swans outfit?
Well, it's pretty easy with the Swans as contested footy. They're a beast at it, at AFL and NEAFL level. So we understand whenever you play the Swans, you've got to beat them in that area of the game. We won the game on the weekend against the Gold Coast, but unfortunately lost contested footy. So we need to get that area of our game right. And then obviously, the Swans have great players across every line. They're big bodies and very smart footballers. So if we can get our hands on the footy, we're going to have to use it very smartly and play the Lions' way. And if we can do that, we know we can get on top. We've beaten the Swans at the SCG before, last year's grand final. So I think it's the last time we were back at the SCG. So a really good opportunity to go back there. And their last game they played, they lost. So they're going to be up and about, and no doubt had a tough week and want to really make sure they bounce back. So it's going to be a good challenge for us.
Yeah, sounds fantastic. Thanks so much, Zane, and all the best this weekend.
Thanks, guys.